Hello everyone. My name is Dai Chi, and I will give you a lecture regarding the radiation and remediation activities. So, let's start today's lecture. Today's theme is, what is the IAEA, Volume 3? Are you ready? Well, I have so far briefly talked about the history toward establishment of the IAEA, overview of the organization, and its activities as well.
I think that I have understood the IAEA better than before, but what will you talk about next?
I would like to talk about the IAEA more in detail, but it covers a variety of activities, so I would like to focus on the IAEA's activities, deeply relevant to the topics which this channel deals with, like environment remediation projects, after the accident of a nuclear power station. First of all, let me begin with the IAEA Safety Standards.
The IAEA Safety Standards. I have heard it for the first time, but what on earth is that?
The IAEA Safety Standards is something which is created based on the IAEA statute, which was previously introduced. And that is a set of documents aiming at protecting people and environment from harmful effects of ionizing radiation. The IAEA Safety Standards consists of three kinds of documents, that is, the safety fundamentals, the safety requirements, and the safety guides. In the following parts, each document will be briefly explained, but please visit the website of the IAEA, for example, for more detailed information. First, the safety fundamentals. The safety fundamentals is a document representing the most basic approach for protection from effects of radiation to people and environment, and it shows objectives, concepts, and principles of safety. In the safety fundamentals, the 10 principles are provided, which underlie the safety requirements, which will be introduced in the following part. For the next, the safety requirements. This is a set of documents representing requirements to be met to secure safety, and basically the auxiliary verb, shall, is used, which shows strong obligatory implication to require somebody to do something. Unlike the safety principles, touched upon just earlier, at this point of time, it consists of 7 general safety requirements, and 6 specific safety requirements. With regard to the radiation protection, key points are covered in the General Safety Requirement Part 3, Radiation Protection and Safety of Radiation Sources, International Basic Safety Standards. And lastly, the safety guides. This is a set of documents representing measures, conditions, and procedures to comply with the safety requirements, which was touched upon just earlier, and basically the auxiliary verb, should, is used, which shows strong recommendation for something to be done. As is the case with the safety requirements mentioned just earlier, it consists of the general safety guides and the specific safety guides, but the number of the safety guides always changes, because the guides are sometimes newly established and also reviewed. The number of general and specific safety guides is so many, that is, around 25 and 100, respectively. For example, the General Safety Guide 15, Remediation Strategy and Process for Areas Affected by Past Activities or Events, is relevant to the decontamination activities.
I see. It has a 3-layer structure and covers a wide range of areas. By the way, what kind of procedures does the safety standards go through for its creation?
Structure for creation of the IAEA Safety Standards is like this. Under the Board of Governors, made up of the board members and the Director General, there is the Commission on Safety Standards, made up of representatives from member states, and under the Commission, there are 5 standards committees for each specialized field to discuss more detailed matters. Specifically, the Nuclear Safety Standards Committee, the Waste Safety Standards Committee, the Radiation Safety Standards Committee, the Transport Safety Standards Committee, and the Emergency Preparedness and Response Standards Committee. And in each committee, sometimes a couple of meetings with a small number of experts are organized. or sometimes a large meeting with the member states is held to compile their opinions, followed by formulating a document. As a result of corona pandemic, these days we can see big progresses in online meetings. But anyway, 14 steps are needed to be followed, so usually it takes at least a couple of years to create a document.
Many interested parties are involved, including member states, and it takes a lot of time to create a document. But how is the IAEA Safety Standards actually used in each country after its publication?
It was touched upon briefly when I explained the ICRP earlier. But the IAEA creates the safety standards, based on the reports of the United Nations Scientific Committee on the Effects of Atomic Radiation, and the ICRP recommendations. However, unlike the agreements based on the treaties, the safety standards itself has neither legal binding, nor compelling force on countries. But, due to its long history, and its achievements, and also because it is created by taking a variety of opinions of the member states into account, it actually makes great impact on legislative systems and institutional arrangements of each country.
I see. So, it means that the activities of the IAEA in this field are mainly focused on management of meetings and creating documents, right?
It is absolutely correct that management of meetings and creation of documents like the IAEA Safety Standards are its main activities, but it also conducts other kinds of activities, so next time I would like to talk about them, including its future perspective. So, let me wrap up my lecture by providing you the key points. Today, as a continuous explanation from the previous, I talked about the IAEA specific activities, especially the IAEA Safety Standards. The Safety Standards is created aiming at protection of people and environment from harmful effects of ionizing radiation, and consists of three kinds of documents, that is, first, the Safety Fundamentals, which represents objectives, concepts and principles of safety, and secondly, the Safety Requirements, which represents requirements to be met to secure safety, and lastly, the Safety Guides, which represents measures, conditions and procedures to comply with the safety requirements. The IAEA Safety Standards is created mainly based on the opinions of the member states in the Commission on Safety Standards, as well as 5 standards committees under the Commission, that is, the Nuclear Safety Standards Committee, the Waste Safety Standards Committee, the Radiation Safety Standards Committee, the Transport Safety Standards Committee, and the Emergency Preparedness and Response Standards Committee. The Safety Standards has neither legal binding nor compelling force, but because it is created by taking a variety of opinions of the member states into account, it makes great impact on legislative systems and institutional arrangements of each country. Okay, today's lecture is now dismissed. See you next time. In this channel, useful information regarding the radiation and remediation will be provided to you. If you like it, please subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to click the like button.